Yo, 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 what up, world? What up, fight fam? It's your boy Mac with StayReadyBoxingTV coming at you with some news you can use. Hey, man, so check this out. I just wanted to come on. I know y'all haven't seen my face this week because, man, I've been dealing with a cold all week, so it's been kind of hard. I ain't been wanting to move, get out the bed. I ain't want to do nothing because I've been terribly sick. Like, I'm talking about body aches and everything. I thought I had the flu for a minute, but I'm good now. But man, I'm just getting on. Just wanted to chop it up with y'all. We got some fights coming up this weekend. I'm looking forward to it, man. I just wanted to come in and do a live because I only do live when I do my boxing showcase, but I'm gonna do it live today. And shout out to the whole LDBC. Shout out to New Media, man. We out here grinding, putting in work. I see my boy Callie done stepped in the building. What's up with it, Callie?
What up, fam? Cracking.
Man, man, just decided to do it live and thought I'd get you guys on and chop it up. Just do some random box talk with me. What's up with it at?
Yeah, what's up, man? My fault, man. This little dude stressing me out the job.
Well, you said you the manager now.
Yeah. He just called me and asked me why I didn't leave the checks out because I didn't want to leave the checks out.
Oh shit, man, it's gonna be good. So man, look, hey, I just want to really just talk about some of the fights we got this weekend. We got Vasil Lomachenko, Jose Pedraza. You got Kell Brooks and the stripper Michael Zafir. You got Gilberto Ramirez. Oh, that's next weekend. Uh, but yeah, you got Carlos Morales fighting this weekend. We got a few fights this weekend. Who
Kel
y'all
Brook
got?
fight.
Yeah, Kell Brook fighting Michael Zafir, the stripper.
Oh,
We got a few fights this weekend. Salute to Lowland Prophet. What's up with it, Lowland and Alan Johnson? What's up with it, bro? Man. So what y'all? So since I got y'all here with me, so what's y'all take and what's y'all prediction on what round Lomachenko gonna take Pendraza out? I know it ain't gonna be an easy fight because Pendraza is, he's a sniper. He's a precise puncher, but I honestly don't think he's gonna last with. He's gonna last with Loma.
I think Loma gonna get him out of there with a body shot, kind of like Linares, because I know for a fact Pedraza can't really take it to the body because the knockout came with Tank because Tank hit him to the body at first, and then
Yeah.
he got him out of there with a headshot. Actually knocked him through the ropes. I was at that fight at the Barclays Center. Me and my cousin Moot. It was crazy. You know what I mean? That's when I first was I knew who Tank was. I watched him maybe 2 times before that, but that was when I was really liking him, you know what I mean, around that time. And me and my cousin argued the whole way back. He was like, "Oh, he don't got a jab," and da 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 da. It was a whole thing. But yeah, I don't if he doesn't get him out of there, Tank knocked him out in the 8th round, if I'm not mistaken. If he
Yeah.
don't, and because of the way Lomachenko was talking, he said he don't think that it'll be a problem for him because if Tank basically knocked him out, he said that it'll be basically not. He didn't say it in the same words as me, but basically it should be an easier time for Lomachenko.
I
That's
don't
what he
think.
said.
And see,
I
that's
don't
my.
think so either.
I don't think he stops him. Me personally, I think it goes 12 rounds, but I think he outclassed him. I do think that Pedraza will give Lomachenko some problems with his athleticism, in my opinion. I also think that Lomachenko will probably be just a little bit rusty, but it'll be an easy fight. I think it'll be an easy 12-round decision victory. I know it's everyone's quick to go with the stoppage, but Lomachenko got a lot of power, man. I mean, you know what I mean? We got to keep it real. He did catch Linares.
Yeah, man. What
Well,
is
Callie,
Kelly?
Callie, you with us?
You kind of fell off the Kelly. I finished with it. My actual thoughts on the same as Kelly. I think it's gonna go 12 rounds. I don't think it's gonna be a stoppage because um oh, there you go, Kelly, man. You fell off for a second. What
Well,
happened?
I fell out. Okay, yeah, I said I think it's going 12, man. I do. I think it's a 12 round. I think he'll win a 12-round decision, man. I don't see a stoppage at all. But I do think that I said Pedraza will give him some problems in spots, but I think it's gonna be a like a 9 rounds to 3 type of victory, um, something like that. But with some competitive rounds mixed in. where you know what I mean. But at the end of the day, I still think it'll be something like 9 rounds to 3,
I
easy
think
decision. You know what
I
I
think
mean? Easy. Go ahead.
I ain't gonna say easy. I think Pendraza win more rounds than that because Pendraza ain't no pushover. Now Tank is a different style of fighter. That was a whole different style, and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Lomachenko go come
I should
full.
say easy, but I would sure say now it wouldn't surprise me if it's a tough fight, but I don't think Pedraza has the ring IQ to do anything with Lomachenko. I don't think Lomachenko. I think the IQ is clearly on Lomachenko's side. I think Lomachenko just outboxes Pedraza, but Pedraza's athleticism will give him some problems. But
Callie, you know,
I
Cal,
think
Cal,
it's
Callie, you
what
know what Pedraza said? Pedraza said the knockout from Tank made him a better boxer.
Hey,
That's what he was saying in the press conference. I mean, saying and doing is two different things, but
the way
I'm just
man,
letting
I
y'all
don't
know
give it.
what he
I don't
said.
care. I don't care. I don't think it's. I don't think it's gonna be no 7-5 round kind of fight, competitive fight. I don't see that at all. Like I said, I think it's gonna be like 9 rounds to 3, where it'll be a couple of competitive rounds in there. He'll make Pedraza win like 3 rounds, and
you
then
know
some of those 9 rounds will be somewhat competitive, but it'll be still be obvious that
Pendra- Pendraza gonna win the early rounds. You know the early giveaway rounds, 1, 2, and
Yeah,
3.
yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Them rounds.
Lomachenko starts off slow. I agree with Stay Ready with that. He starts off kind of slow anyway. He start doing that touch jab shit. Then y'all gotta remember, then the speed, the angles, and then the combination punching start coming
And
along
I'm gonna
that
tell you
they
one thing.
always talk about.
If Pendraza's smart, when Lomachenko tries to jump to the side of him and do that little side step shit, if he's smart, that's where he should go to the body. Turn and throw like when he go to the left side, turn and throw a right hook to that body. If he go to the left side, the right side, turn and throw a left hook to the body. He'll stop that and slow Lomachenko down. And Mike can get
I got
a
another
knockout.
thing he could do. And don't forget, everybody got to go back and remember when he fought the Uber driver, man. That's all I gotta say, man. But one thing
Oh,
you could do.
let
No,
go.
but he was smart though, man. Wait, what he would do sometimes with the Lomachenko would get ready to do that pivot shit. Would get ready to do that pivot shit. He would use his arm to prevent him from. He would use his arm to prevent him from pivoting. He would use his arm to keep him right there. Now it's illegal to be doing shit like that, but hey, it's smart. If you can get away with it, why not?
It's
I
smart.
mean,
Yo, no, I'm be honest with you. The only boxer I ever seen turn with Lomachenko is Jorge Linares. Jorge Linares got better feet
Or
than
let go.
Pedraza does. Jorge
Salido, man.
Linares,
Salido did it. Salido did it the entire fight. Salido literally beat Lomachenko the entire fight.
yeah,
That
but
was
he was roughhousing him. He was on some roughhouse boxing shit.
but
He wasn't like I ain't gonna lie. That's what led what's the name turned on the angle with him and threw a straight right. That's what sat him on his ass.
yeah, you right about that.
Linares.
You right about that.
That's
But
what
see,
sat him on his ass. I really paid attention to that fight. I was like, that's the only motherfucker that pivoted with Lomachenko. I thought
and,
that was intelligent.
and
But go ahead.
Pendraza is not a pressure fighter unless he got you hurt. He's normally a stick and move and look for
Yeah.
precision. He's a precision fighter. That's what I do like about him. He
I
will
think that's the
if
wrong
he see
style though to
openings.
fight. I think that's the wrong style to fight against Lomachenko. I don't think you out slick him because of his footwork. I think the best way to do is to be rough with him, man, and to work his
Yeah.
body. You got to work his body early and often. I mean, he's not a big power puncher. You also got to punch with him, man. Punch with, but what you find out, Lomachenko does a really good job of pivoting to the point where his opponent is out of position where you can't counter him. So he'll do his little kill. So he'll throw a combination, but he'll pivot or he'll fake like he's going to combo, and then he'll pivot so far out of position where you're out of position to try to counter him. So he does a really good job of setting up. So basically, it's kind of like a feint without really feinting. So he'll make it look like he's getting ready to counter you, but he'll pivot out of the way just to get out of distance. You know what I mean? To get out of reach. So you can't. I mean, he's a very very smart fighter, man, Lomachenko. But it really
He
takes
is.
it takes you going to his body, man, to slow him down and make sure he's in front of you. I thought Lomachenko tired out against Linares, which allowed people saying, "Whoa, he made a mistake." No, I thought that he definitely fatigued a little bit in that fight, which is why he was in front of Linares to get caught with that right hand. Listen, that's why he got dropped. He got dropped because he was right there because he fatigued. So and I think that extra weight actually hurt him. So we'll see how he looks in this coming into this fight. I really don't believe he's a 135 pounder, but we'll see how his body looks. If his body still looks pudgy, like it did, like looked like he had a lot of water weight on him in his last fight. He still looks like that in this fight. We could be in for a lot tougher fight than what we think. Again,
can I ask y'all something? Didn't he get an injury after that fight?
Who, Loma?
He did.
Yeah,
He did.
Loma. He did, right?
did.
What was it? What was the injury? Oh, shoulder surgery.
He had surgery. But that was before the last fight, too. That was before.
Oh, it was before? Fight. It was before?
Yeah,
I thought it was after.
No, it was before. He had a fight. He fought, so he had surgery, then he moved up and fought Linares. I remember. Hey, let me read some of these chats.
No, he actually had surgery. That's why this fight was back, because everybody thought he was gonna be done for the year. Remember? Go back and remember, he had surgery after.
Yeah, it was after. Yeah, I think it was. After. Yeah, it was after.
Everybody thought he was done for the year. Then he said, "No, I'm gonna come back," and he is.
You might be right. Let me read some of these.
Remember, we were talking about Keith Thurman. Like, damn, Lomachenko coming back before Keith Thurman.
Yeah, he definitely did. Right. He definitely did.
And they both had the same surgery. Man, let me read some of these chats, man. Hey, we got 10 people in the building, man. Y'all smash that like button. But main event Mark said Clarissa the Lioness. Yeah, she's fighting this weekend. When's Clarissa fighting? Saturday night on HBO. Lowland Prophet Dope, I'm watching. She's gonna defend.
I thought she was fighting on the zone. She's not fighting on the zone?
She only signed that one fight deal, remember? She was just a one fight deal.
I heard that she was like in negotiations for a multi-fight deal on the zone.
Man, she's for the fight in less than a month on HBO for another title defense. She's on a mission. I don't blame her.
Hey, Showtime need to kind of lock her down. She's doing pretty good numbers, man. I think Showtime should try to lock her down, man. She ain't doing like some awful numbers. She's doing good numbers.
And you can probably start putting her on some of these pay-per-views.
I agree. Yeah. You could probably want to like maybe Earl Spence pay-per-view or something like that, man. I know she's going to be trying to get eventually when Christina Hammer is ready to go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I still think Christina pregnant, but that's beside the point.
Oh, you say that's what she's done?
You was the one that said that. You was the one that said that. I forgot who said that.
Man, she's out with an undisclosed injury, bro. That all of a sudden just disappeared. You don't hear nothing from her. No training, no update from her, no nothing. I promise you, I think she's pregnant. One of her trainers then got her pregnant. But that's beside that, you know. Y'all ain't heard. I ain't the one to gossip, so you ain't heard that from me.
Clarissa Shields said that she sparred Earl when they was younger. She said he hit like a mule. That was back then. That was back then.
Hey, Mr. Finesse said, "What's good to the panel?" Ronald Finkley laughing. Main event Mark, Mr. L. Man, legendary Top Cat. What you hit, Mr. Finesse for, man? Salute my brother. Salute my brothers. You can't gas out and get frustrated down the stretch, Loma. Legendary Top Cat, peace. Stay ready, peace to the panel. Oh, baby girl, I'm gonna have to call you back. Hold on, y'all. All right, yeah, I'm back. Yeah, Lowland Prophet, salute King. I'm trying to, okay, Loma turn rotator cuff. Yeah, that's what happened, Lawrence. Appreciate that, Law. Lawrence said he had a torn rotator cuff. Mr. Finesse said I thought he just had surgery. Lawrence Williams said no, he had surgery after the Linares fight. What's up, Jay Thomas? What's good, main event Mall? I think Thurman had elbow surgery. And y'all smash the like button. Yeah, Mr. Finesse, he wasn't trying to hit you, man. Don't come back to the chat. Hope you ain't leave, man. But yeah, so I really do think Clarissa Shields need to be on somebody's pay-per-view because she's putting up great numbers. She's fighting real soon. She's kind of fighting like Jaime McGill right now because they both Every time I look up, both one of them got a fight coming up.
Well, you see Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn was like was basically thirsting after her. And he was, you know what I mean. He want to sign her to match for him. Me, I think she maybe get to the point where she could be her own promoter. But I mean, if the zone gonna give her a deal, I'm not mad at her, man. People over there talking about, look, man, I will get the zone when they start getting better content. That's it. I have no problem with the zone. I stated that. I made a video about that. And a lot of people are like, no, I can't get the zone. I'm like, man, how would you have felt? Would you gonna stop watching Showtime? I would have Golden would have signed with Showtime. Was you
Here,
gonna stop watching that? So come on, y'all. Y'all being realistic.
I'm gonna say this right here about that whole situation. I'm a fan of boxing. Period. At the end of the day, I'm a fan of boxing. If you give me good boxing on any channel, any app, I don't care. I will get it. As long as it's good. If it ain't worth the fuck, I'm not getting it. I already got enough apps on my phone now. I'm tired of getting a bunch of apps.
Agreed.
But the moment you start giving me good fights, and I really mean you got to be giving me good, consistent fights. And I know fighting the bullshit, a good fight and a bullshit undercard. Like we said earlier, we heard Boo Boo Andre is about to fight Matt Slicky. If you give me that fight and you give me some good undercards to go with that fight, I'll get your out. I'll get that out for that fight. I haven't got it, so I still got the little free month. You know, but it's got to be some good fights. These undercards, they've been giving so many trash ass fights and trash ass undercards. It's not even worth the time. I can stream it. I got a bunch of streaming websites. I can go watch a fight on.
You're not lying, man. I'm gonna tell you this right now. The Zone still hasn't. I mean, look at that Andrade Zaleski fight. That's a good fight, man. What did the rest of the undercard look like, though, man? As much as I like that fight, it's still not worth me getting that app because you finally put together one decent fight after all of this time. I need to see. I need to see them. I need a great fight. Jamal Charlo, Canelo Alvarez. I'm getting the Zone, man. I don't care what anybody say. You can talk bad about me all you want. If they were to put together that fight, I get it tomorrow. No, I mean, no, I get it. I get it. I get it today. I get it. No, I would get it today. That other fight.
Nah, me too. I'm
gonna tell y'all right now. Y'all already know who my favorite fighter is. So if he's fighting on his own, I'm getting that because I'm gonna support the Charlo brothers. I'm supporting them at the end of the day. So I'm gonna get it out.
Yeah, you straight Houston. Yeah, you straight Houston. So I know you are.
Right, but we all know this though too. Here's one of the things with the Zone and the Charlo. If they do it, it's more than likely going to be one fight because of their loyalty to Al Haymon. So they'll be right back on Showtime after that. But man, he goes Zone.
Hey, I'll still watch it for one fight though, Callie.
No, I would probably keep the Zone if they could. If I see something like they're going to start putting together consistently some good fights, or at least every now and then, or at least I can get 2 or 3 good fights a month. Then it'll be worth me keeping it just like a subscription. It would, like, because Showtime's like $15 a month. So if they could give me like 2, 3 good fights a month, I keep it. If you're gonna give me one good fight every 7 months, I don't want that. That's a waste of my time.
And then like ESPN Plus, I got that app, and since Lomachenko Jeff Horn fight, I've only had 3 fights, 3 good fights on that app since I had it.
I'm gonna tell you, they got other stuff on the app. That's the reason why it's $5, and they got more other stuff, and they're adding way more. They got so much more content.
Now, what I will agree, I enjoy the shit out the college basketball on that because I don't be at home a lot, and when I'm out, I can watch Duke, and I can watch some college football, but I don't watch hockey.
Right. But they're getting. I know you may not watch baseball, but they're getting bringing baseball. I heard they bringing in the NBA next year. So I mean, that app is getting more and more worth. As a matter of fact, $5 is starting to look criminal with all the stuff they get ready to add. I mean, or do you think about what the Zone is offering? It's like I'm going to pay $10 for a far inferior app. Hell no. Hell no.
And don't nobody watch Bellator.
You saw Bellator? Yeah, nobody watching no Bellator, man.
Yeah, that shit is trash.
No, if they had UFC on there, I might consider it, man. You know what I mean? UFC is legit, man. So, yeah, I watch UFC, man. But once again, like I said, man, they don't have enough content. What they should be trying to do, in my opinion, they should be trying to go to the WWE and be like, look, man, how long is that? How long is y'all damn contract? Do you guys want to consider doing wrestling for one more event? Maybe you guys got something coming on a Wednesday or a Saturday. I don't know, man. I would come to them and offer them a bag to see to try to get something on there, man. I mean, that's what I would seriously do that. If I was at more come and do some of the indie wrestling, I'm not. I don't really watch wrestling. I
To be
don't watch
honest with
wrestling no more.
I don't watch wrestling, but you know, it is some other wrestlers that are out there. Like I forgot the name of this one that goes from school to school and be having these kids coming to their little shows because I took my nephews a couple of years ago. You know, and they have one. You got a couple of things. You can start promoting some of these amateur fights. We don't have nothing promoting amateur fights no more. If they really want to corner the market, man, go promote some of these amateur fighting, these Golden Glove series, these Golden Glove tournaments. Put some of that on so we can see who's the next up and coming fighters. Give these fighters something to look forward to become some of these great boxers. That'll be a great.
I agree. I agree 100% with that. You know, I agree 100% with that.
Yeah, that'll be a great portal to get people to start watching your eyes, especially boxing fans. We not only are we going to get boxing, we get to see some of these amateurs because it's an amateur fight almost every weekend, every Thursday, every Friday, and every Saturday. It's an amateur fight. You got Golden Glove tournaments all the time. You got people getting ready for the Olympics. It'll be great to have an app that really focus and focus on that. Hell, if I can do it, I'll start making an app and I'll start going around finding these amateur fights here.
Yeah, that's a good idea, man.
Just to get people.
That's a really good idea when you start thinking about it from that standpoint. That's a great idea. I mean, if you could put as many amateur fights on there, but it's still, even with that, they still got to have more content than that. But they got to start somewhere. You know what I mean? You got to be able to. They just got to do more. They need more content. They're trying to be a sports Netflix, which means they're going to have to eventually get the NFL, the NBA, college football, college basketball. They should be going after those college mid majors, man. In my opinion, college. When I'm talking about for college football and college basketball, so you can have that on your channel, man. Man, we could, you could actually like, look, man, you're gonna have to come to the zone to watch it. Mountain West or Conference USA or the MAC. You know what I mean? And you can start getting some of those games on there. Maybe even get some of the Division II games on there, like Mountain Union and stuff like that. You still get college football. There's a lot more college football. I think it's a good idea that they should try to get those before you eventually try to go after the Power Five conferences.
Man,
you know what I mean? But, I'm gonna tell you, I got another one.
That's actually great. So I could watch something like Boise State beat up on Arizona State.
Yeah. Hey, good. How about Pac? How about the Pac-12? I mean, that's another one to go after, in my opinion.
But how about the Independence Conference with U of H and you got U of H, you got Boise State, you got BYU, you got those schools that are great. U of H, almost was undefeated. Well, they was in the top 10 a couple years ago. They still looking good right now. You got a couple of good schools that need that publicity.
Yeah, man. I said you do what you got to do. And my opinion, you go after whoever you can. I'd be talking to everybody. I'm pretty sure they probably are. They're gonna accept the first offer.
Yeah, and they got the wrong person on the handling their market. Let me read some of these chats. Hey, Ronald Finkley say Polly won't fight Shields, and that's fight she can win. That's a real boxer. He said I'd pay to see Carissa Shields beat up Polly Malignaggi. Yeah, I would too. I think everybody in the chat would. Lars Dawkins says, salute to you, my brother. First time in your chat. I appreciate you, Lars. Welcome to the chat. Lawrence Williams says on Saturday, Clarissa would have fought 5 former champs in 8 fights. Nobody in boxing is doing it like her. Nobody is. Ronald Finkley says he wanted to fight Connor, so here's a fight for him. Man, you out of line, Ronald Finkley. Jay Thomas said, I did a free trial for AJ Povetkin with the almost expired debit card, and they ain't billed me yet. He said the Charlo go to the zone. I'm buying the zone. He said that's on everything. Ronald Finkel said, Jay Thomas, I hear you. Legendary Top Cat said, hey, Hey, how do I undo it, friend? Oh, you already undid it. I made him a moderator, so it won't happen to give legendary top cat. Ronald Finkley said, "Mr. Finesse, you still there?" TJ Wilkins, what's up, family? What's up, TJ? I already bet. They should put Lawrence Williams say they should put LaMelo Ball games on there. Hey, you know what? Hey, that's not it. That's not a bad idea though. Go holler at LeVar Ball and put your son's high school games on the zone.
Yeah, that's what they could do. The high school start airing a bunch of high school football and high school football and basketball games.
You'll damn near get all the Texas. You put high school football on there. I ain't gonna lie to you. You're gonna get all the Texas. Probably get all of Louisiana and Alabama too.
Man, we said they used to air high school football games out here in the Bay Area. Man, they stopped doing it. They got the high school sports focus. I remember they was airing. They had the high school sports focus when I played, but man, they need to bring that shit back, man.
We got something called kind of like end zone, red zone, where every time a high school score, it comes on. That's what we got there.
Like that, man. That's they in Southern California. They have Fox Sports West where they air high school football game in a week. So Southern California. California, I think right now has 6 of the top 15 schools in the country, man. So it's ridiculous, man. They had the number 1 and number 2 teams in the country facing each other like 2 weeks ago. They had 2 weeks ago they had the top 2 teams facing off each other in the playoffs too. They already won. So Mater Dei lost to St. John's Bosco and then got them back in the playoffs, man. That was crazy.
Damn.
So I mean, those are the two. That's the number 1 and number 2 team in the country, man. The team are loaded with talent, man. Southern California has a ton of talent, man.
That team out of Florida ain't number 1 anymore. That high school.
Hell no, they got beat. They got beat by Mater Dei, by the Southern California team.
I didn't get to see that one. That would have been a great game for me to watch because them boys came to Texas and beat the shit out of Lake Travis. And
they lost to the team in Southern California, man.
Damn.
Mater Dei beat them. Yep.
Hey,
SoCal loaded, bro. SoCal, when it comes to talent, SoCal loaded, bro, with talent, man. And when it comes to football, man, it's crazy though. For a while, it's like California, we got a lot of talent when it comes to baseball, basketball, football, man. It's the one thing on the West Coast besides Washington State. Washington State, when it comes to basketball, Washington State produces a lot of talent. They also produce a pretty decent football talent, but basketball.
Yeah,
Seattle, man, the Seattle area is ridiculous when it comes to basketball talent. For whatever reason, Seattle area produces a lot of highly quality players, man. It's nuts.
Yeah, R.I.P. to one of my best friends. He's from Seattle. He was when we was in school. He was cold. He was like a defensive stopper in basketball, but the motherfucker had the meanest crossover I ever known. Everybody I played against, he had the meanest crossover.
And they don't play, man. That's the Puget Sound region, man. The brothers up there can play, man. Some athletes over there, man. In the Puget Sound area, man. I'm telling you, people be surprised, man. But the Bay Area too, man. Oakland, and the Oakland area, man. The Oakland, man, for real, man. They produce a lot of basketball talent too, man.
But Oakland produce a lot of football, man. Y'all produce a lot of football in Oakland.
Oakland, it's more basketball than it's football. A lot of the brothers that can play football, man, them grades and shit don't be up to par, man. So
town business. I understand.
Man, it'd be messed up like that. But it's more basketball than it is football, man. When it comes to football, the Bay Area produces talent, but it's LA, man, the LA area, Southern California, LA to San Diego, man. My God, man, it's loaded, man. It's absolutely loaded with football talent down there, man. Which is why you'll get Oklahoma comes recruit there on a regular basis. Alabama comes there. Matter of fact, the top running back in the country from a couple of years ago, he's from the Bay Area, from the East Bay, out here in the Bay Area, man, Antioch, California. So he ended up going to Alabama. 5-star recruit running back, man, 6'3", 220 pounds out of high school, man. It's fucking ridiculous, man.
I was gonna say, I know we got is he the number 1 or number 2 right here in Texas? I can't remember his name right now. And he committed to my Longhorns.
Now he needs to be recruited, committing to Texas A&M. Telling me,
man, look, I almost booted you off this chat. Don't you? Hey, that's blasphemy. Don't bring up A&M on this chat.
I'm A&M all day, bro. I've been with A&M for 30 years, bro. 30 years.
Hey, you from Cali and you like A&M?
California, bro. 30 years, bro.
You know what? My cousin, I got a cousin that went to school at A&M. When Dante Hall was the running back,
Right.
he went there and took Dante Hall position. My cousin Jamar Toombs. Shout out to
I
Jamar
remember
Toombs.
Jamar Toombs, bro. Hey,
Yeah,
bro,
that's my cousin.
I go back to RC Slocum, bro.
Oh,
Patrick
damn.
Bates, whole nine, bro. I said I've been there since the Southwest Conference days, bro. I'm a real Texas A&M fan.
Oh, so we rivals.
Fake, bro.
So when we finally get to play y'all again, I just want you to understand we're not gonna take it easy, cause y'all messed up taking that rival from me. I missed that rival. Every Thanksgiving, I had a yearly bet with my best friend.
Right.
We every year Texas A&M.
Texas.
That's the biggest rival.
Are you saying you're a Longhorn, bro?
I'm a diehard Longhorn fan, man.
Oh man, yeah, that's blasphemy. You from Houston being a Longhorn? Nah, bro.
What you mean?
I got
if you came,
horns down. Horns down. My cousin used to play college basketball for Texas. Her name is Mariana Mergus from Texas. And I'm gonna tell you that right now, bro. Like I said, it's still hook 'em upside down, bro. I ain't never rooted for Texas. I ain't gonna ever root for Texas. Fuck Texas.
That's how I feel about A&M.
I'm a straight Texas hater, bro. Everything they do, I root against them. Everything, I hate them.
That's how I am against A&M and Oklahoma. I can't stand either one of them.
I don't care for Oklahoma either.
Hey, we got a question in the chat from Durango 92, Texas. What's up, Texas? All the way. I see you. He said Tyson Fury versus Luis Ortiz. How would that fight be? I'm gonna let y'all answer that one first, because that's a real easy one for me.
Cali made a video today that I really liked about his top 4 heavyweights, so I think Cali should go first.
Cali, go first. Cook, Cali.
Okay, let's say. Well, I think Anthony Joshua needs to come see Luis Ortiz first, and then we get Deontay Wilder rematch. The winner of those 2 fights meet up for undisputed, man. All the titles on the line. Lineal, WBC.
Man, you fell off again, bro.
Cali, come back. All right.
All those titles on the line. One guy gets to carry them out. Oh, don't forget, the ring belt will be on the line for that too. So, I mean, you.
Wait. The ring belt is a cuss word. It's a cuss word. I gotta say it like my down south folks. It's a cuss word. We can't say it.
I don't want it though, man. It may be a curse word, but all the fighters want it, bro.
Who the hell has the ring belt right now? I haven't even seen nobody.
They said, remember, they said it won't be available until Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder fight. Or when it's for undisputed.
1 and 2. Yeah,
they
1
want,
and 2.
They want undisputed. He ain't 2. He 4.
Yeah, I agree. Cali, this is what I'm telling you.
I was gonna say, here's the thing.
I'm telling you what who has
the ring belts in any other division though? That's my point.
Nah, it's just they ain't got enough money to make the belts.
Usyk's the only one with a ring belt right now.
You know, Oscar owned that shit, and Lomachenko, I think, right?
Loma ain't got no ring belt. Do we?
Don't he? I think he does. Yeah, he do.
I thought he had a lineal. Oh, he might. I don't know.
It's lineal.
He got the ring belt. I don't think so, bro.
That's lineal. Is lineal? No, it got to be the ring belt. It got to be the ring belt. No. But I think it is the ring belt because you got to remember Linares is a goal, so he did have a ring belt. And he beat Linares for that with the Super WBA title. I think
Lawrence Williams, if you still in the chat, hey, let me know. Do Lomachenko got a ring belt?
I don't remember that, man.
Yeah. Me neither. But man, but the question was if Luis Ortiz, how you think Luis Ortiz and Tyson Fury fight would go. But I like how you took that in the whole other aspect.
It's a great fight, man. I think it's a fight where there won't be a lot of action and multiple times, but I do think that Luis Ortiz will start to rip left hooks to the body. Tyson Fury, he won't sit pat. That's one thing that I've seen him do in situations like that. He would definitely throw because he threw hooks to the body to Deontay Wilder. I was like, damn.
Yeah, he did. Man, in that round, and after he got knocked down in the 5th round, that 6th round, he was killing Deontay in the body.
Yep.
That shit had me. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
I was scared too, bro.
Yeah, I was sitting here. I was yelling at the screen. I damn near threw a hot shoe at my TV. I'm like, when he go in for your body, throw an uppercut. Get him out for you. I'm over here yelling. Man, but yeah, I ain't in this corner. But honestly, I think Tyson Fury is too tall, and it's gonna give him problems with that because Tyson Fury knows how to use his reach.
I agree with you.
I
agree with you.
It's only one other fighter I've seen that knows how to manage the distance the way that Tyson Fury does. And Tyson can keep him at bay, and every time he come in, he can move. But the one thing that I can see is that Tyson is going to get baited in. I can see Luis Ortiz baiting Tyson in.
He's gonna set a couple traps like a real left.
Yeah, and a
kind of like how Tank was doing Pedraza.
I'll give you a better one. You remember when Winky Wright did Trinidad?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You remember how he baited him in?
That was a better one. That was a better one.
That counter left hook, I can see Luis Ortiz doing Fury the same way.
I think Luis King Kong Ortiz, he got better like feet positioning. I think it will be a problem in the beginning to gauge the distance, sort of like how Terrence Crawford had a problem with Jose Benavidez in the beginning. I think for about the first
until he pick up the rhythm, until he starts to. You talking about tell Luis Ortiz? Yeah, that's when he starts to pick up the rhythm of the fighter, man, and that's what makes him dangerous.
That's why I compared it to that. Terrence Crawford and Jose Pedraza fight, because I thought right after the 4th round, Terrence Crawford was able to started gaining on. Even if he was getting caught with a couple shots going in, I still felt like he's a distance, and it started to be it was going to be over slowly but surely. You know what I mean? So
one thing he would do, he would. I think that Luis Ortiz. I think that Tyson Fury would do a good job because I thought that he did a good job of making Wilder reset a lot early on. I mean, especially not so much early on, but once he got towards the middle rounds, he would make Wilder reset, which is like, that's for a fighter, man, that's brutal, man, because you can't get any. It's hard to get any kind of rhythm. Rhythm is everything for a fighter.
One thing I say, if he duck his head like he did on Wilder, he's gonna get knocked the fuck out. And that's the only thing I will say. You can't keep dropping your head like that. And I was wondering why.
About Fury?
Yeah, Fury can't keep dropping his head like that. I know maybe it looks so unorthodox because he's so damn tall, was doing it and missing.
He was trying to take the momentum off of that enigma, off of that right hand.
What bothered me about Fury? Some mistakes I see him make, man. That because Wilder he was really off, man. Because Fury he pulls back a lot with his chin up in the air. That's like, you can't do that. You can't do that. You can't pull back with your chin up in the air, man. Somebody gonna catch you and knock your ass out cold.
Man, I feel World Breaker saying he too tall to get uppercutted, but you got somebody that show height. I can uppercut you because we the same height. I'm telling you, I wish Wilder would have threw. He did not throw one uppercut.
I agree with you. He should have tried that because it would have been a more arsenal of punch wanted Wilder to do. That's why I kept saying I wanted him to make that right hand an enigma, like Cali's. Everybody kept laughing and thought I was joking, but I was dead ass, like we say in New York. I really wanted him to launch that Scud missile downstairs, upstairs. I didn't care where he launched it. I just didn't want him to be.
Remember early on, people forget that he threw a right hook. He threw several right hooks to the body and left hooks to the body.
That's why I gave him the early rounds. You got to talk to all of these other people. They wasn't giving Wilder no rounds.
Go back and look at round 7. Wilder won that round. I don't care what nobody say. Go back and watch round 7 when Wilder started coming forward, and then that's when he started throwing body punches. That's when Wilder started controlling better, and he got the knockdown in round 9. Round 10, it could have went either way, but 11 and 12 was kind of, man. 11, it was kind of either way too, but 12, y'all know we gave it to Wilder. But in the 7th and 8th round, those were Wilder's rounds.
To me, 7 and 8, I did. In the 7, I'll go back and look at it, but 7 and 8, I gave that to Fury. I also thought round 11 was a clear Fury round.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
I thought early on, it was fairly obvious, especially the first 3-4 rounds where Wilder was jabbing to the body and throwing hooks to the body. I'm like, man, I'm looking at this and I'm watching Fury shots land on gloves, forearms, and elbows. I'm like, those punches are not landing. Yeah. I'm not going to give him credit for throwing punches, man. When Wilder's actually landing.
Man, I don't know what be happening to you, Kelly. You be disappearing on me.
Kelly's an enigma.
Early.
Yeah.
I out, man. And which is what I was talking to Blue Bloods when we was talking about after the fight. I said, nah, man, it was the mess. You can go back and ask some Fury fans the way I had it. I actually had the fight. I had the fight tied going into the 12th. It was a knockdown to me that won the fight, but then, which really was a knockout. But hey, it is what it is, man. I mean, I thought he won the fight, man. I don't care what anybody say. Was Wilder good? I mean, was Wilder great? Wilder was very off. He was bad, but he won. He was off. That's how I look at the situation. He was awful, and he won the fight.
I agree with you. He was off. He was missing a lot of shots, but I could kind of tell like he wasn't lying about after his arm healing. He wasn't sparring like that. I could see that because if you spar more, you're way sharper than that. You know, so I definitely believed him when he said that. You know what I mean? I could see that.
Yeah, man.
It was completely inaccurate. Completely inaccurate, man. Yeah. Shots that he would like. I seen him missing punches like, man, he said he was looping his shots quite a bit. I was like, man, well, if he started to straighten out, if he just flatten out his punches, man, I mean that shit will start to land, but he wouldn't. Everything would have would loop. So that's why he was able to get out of the way. It gave him more time. It gave Tyson Fury more reaction time to get out of the way of those shots because they were looping. It's just that simple, man.
He was like Indian here, for real.
And I agree.
I just want to see it again. I'm looking forward to it because I think this fight definitely ends the way it was supposed to end. This next fight, man, because if he once he straightens out that punch, because once it's the straight punches, it's gonna get there faster. And his head was there to be. Every time I look at the 12th round, I'm like, God, if Wilder was sharp, he would have got him up out of there, man. Because those are punches that he was missing punches that he normally lands. It wasn't that Fury was being slippery in the 12th round. He was just off. He was just off, man. Because those are punches that he would land.
He was off and he was too anxious. But the one thing I will say,
and I was scared of that. I was because when you over anxious, you is not right. Yeah,
you overcompensate.
Exactly.
And you get hit. But I will say this.
Watch Wilder come back sharp, man. I'm telling you this right now, man. Fury gonna be an overwhelming favorite. I can't wait till he's a favorite so I go drop a bag on Wilder, man. I can't.
I am too. Yo, you know I bet 500 on that fight that night, and me and my mans both had. I left the Moet bottles. I made a video about it. I left the Moet bottles outside of my apartment complex. Grateful motherfuckers take the bottles, right? Because I give them away. I left a note on them. This is on the chain. Because left it by my doorstep. And had the McDonald's bag and the cups. I'm like, yo, man, the least y'all could have did was throw it out. I was so mad about that fight. My girl will even tell you, that's how mad I couldn't even drink. Yeah. I couldn't even drink.
Cause your ass out. That's the Dominican.
Oh. She said, you ain't got $100 to just be throwing it away like that. I said, obviously I did, because I left him.
Let me read some more of these chat. Let me catch up on the chat, man. We got
Go ahead, champ.
Damn, I lost my place. Oh, there we go. He said, Mr. Finesse said, I'm here. He said, I'm on the job trying to talk to y'all and run these basketball games, man. Hey, don't have them kids out there running no bad plays. He said, appreciate the Wrench family anytime. Hey, Durango, 92 Texas. He said, you think Carmelo Anthony will play again this season on any team? Yeah, he'll play again. He ain't done yet. He's going to probably end up with a team like the Nets or something like that. You know, that's what I think. He's going to go to a team that really don't have or just trying to make the playoffs or something like that. He might end up on one of those squads. Jay Thomas, Mr. Finesse says, how many of y'all going to Texas in March? I'm already
stop bringing that up, man. And
I'm already here, and I'm gonna be at that fight March 16th. I will be in the building in Dallas. I'm gonna be with my kinfolk, Black Fight fan. We're gonna be in that. We're gonna be in that thing, man. As he say.
Nice. You gotta say like he really say. You know him. Everything is
everything. What?
Him. Whole. Everything's a whole. Whole is. I didn't know. Whole is a noun, verb.
Oh, that's everything. Texas. That's in Texas.
Well, like I said, if you related to Black Fight fan, I'm telling you, he probably related to me too, man. That whole Fairfield, Texas thing, bro. I'm telling you, I said it's a high chance that he's my cousin too, because the World Breaker is. So I'm just telling you, this Black Fight fan may be because it's with me and World Breaker too.
Damn, that's crazy.
Y'all looking at me like he from California. What the hell? I know. I told y'all my family is highly concentrated up in northern Texas. Y'all better recognize me. I'm trying to tell you, I've been to families out there.
You are an A&M fan.
A&M fan. You goddamn right. You goddamn right, bro. You need to go ahead and betray that piece of shit team.
Never.
Look,
I'm never leaving UT. Ever.
UT, man. Yeah, man.
You ain't never ate Earl Campbell
University of trash. University of trash.
You ain't never ate an Earl Campbell sausage.
Fuck Texas, man. You have no idea how much I hate Texas, man. You really don't.
You don't know how much I hate it.
Yeah, man. You gonna love to learn. You gonna learn to love A&M, bro.
No,
we got you to say, especially we related, bro. You have to go ahead and get rid of Texas because you know that's called me.
If you're gonna be here in Texas on March 16th for the fight, I'm gonna wear my Longhorn necklace on that day.
I'm gonna come decked out. I'm gonna come decked out in all A&M shit. Then that's what I'm gonna show you, bro. All A&M shit. So make sure that you get to see it.
You know what? I'm gonna have to give me hey, hold on, let me grab my charger. I'm gonna have to give me an A&M, a Longhorn Stay Ready logo. Hold on. Let me grab my laptop charger. Hold on. Hey, y'all cook for a second.
No.
So Callie, who you think Jarrell Big Baby Miller should fight?
Cheeseburger Factory. What you know about that, homie? What you know about that?
He got it. He rep.
What you know about that, bro? What's that say? What? You ain't know, bro. I'm trying to let you know, bro. It's all
he got the hoodie
on. Bro, so y'all better recognize, bro. We don't know Longhorns. That's not a real team. That's fake. It's a fake team right there. University of trash, man. Just try to tell y'all, man.
So you wait till I leave. I got to delete the whole stream. He just contaminated my stream. I got to delete it.
What did that say? What does that say? Man, your stream just got better, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to let you know, man. Like you got Aggies on it, man.
It looked like somebody shitted across your pullover.
No. What happened is that your stream was infected by University of Trash, and it took Texas A&M have to clean it up. That's all we saying, man. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying?
No.
See, you know what time it is, bro. You know, the real said, man. You know, because university of trash. You know what I mean? That's a disease, man. That's a term that should never be used on anyone's stream. You know what I mean? We should never mention that team again.
When the last time y'all had a high-rated bowl game?
Oh, you talking shit now?
We got shit.
Don't worry. Don't worry, it's coming. Don't worry. We have to get rid of bitch ass Kevin Sumlin. It's all good though.
Hold on, matter of fact,
it's coming.
But hold on, the last time y'all even won a division was when my cousin was y'all running.
It don't matter. It don't matter though. Who has the number 2 recruiting class in the nation right now? So we know things getting ready to turn because we done already got motherfuckers to flip from y'all to the better school. So that's all I gotta say. Our recruiting class is better right now.
Y'all recruited class was better last year, and we still won more games.
It wasn't better last year. Last year, y'all was better. That's because we had, Jimbo Fisher just got there. Y'all don't want to play us. You better hope y'all never play us again. Better hope. Y'all know. I wish we could play y'all so we could stomp a mud hole in y'all.
We're gonna have
to all day, man.
We're gonna have to make us a friendly bet if they ever play again. And I hope when they play us for a national championship too. That'll be beautiful.
Oh man, that'll be better. So I'm gonna laugh all in your face, bro. I have to.
What?
Matter of fact, if it's not just that, if they play, you gotta wear Texas A&M gear, bro. You gotta go purchase something and wear it.
I'll do it and I'll go live. And if we win, you gotta purchase UT gear and wear it on the live stream.
I gotta wear that burnt doo-doo color. Oh man.
You gotta wear the burnt orange, homie. You gotta wear the burnt orange
color, bro. That's the color of diarrhea. That's why they wear it. For a fact, bro. You wear that diarrhea color, bro.
And then maroon is the color of period blood. So, so I'm just saying.
Yeah, it was sad, bro. You know what time it is, bro. We wait though. I want them. I heard they was in talks to renew the series. We need that.
We do need
man,
that.
Come on, man. Yeah, you've been begging for an ass whooping. I know. We gonna give it to you though. We ready for it. We ready to curb stomp y'all.
Man, you know what? We need to, Callie. We need to start doing a college football live stream on Saturdays. I'll do it with you.
For sure. Hey, bro, I had already been start talking about it too. I was covering a little bit of USC too, but man, I definitely covered it. We could definitely talk about this all day. We can talk about recruiting and everything. I'm with it.
Yeah, me too. Because I was just looking at some of the recruiting classes that's going. Man,
I'm excited about 2020, man. Be honest with you, we already tearing up the state. It's like, man, Texas A&M already tearing up the state. But recruiting, man, I'm loving it.
It's one thing that I'm gonna say that we're gonna always get the number 1 and number 2 running back, no matter what. No matter what.
I don't know how long that's going. I don't know about that one, brother. I don't know if that's going to maintain.
I'm gonna tell you,
I don't know about that.
We fucked up 1 year and let Adrian Peterson wanted to come to UT, and we fucked up and goddamn Mac Brown. Man, I can't. That's why I'm glad Mac Brown gone.
Oh, Mac Brown. Mac Brown started off good, beating up Ronnie Allen to the ground, man.
But, bro, who was going to beat us with Adrian Peterson and Colt McCoy back there?
Nobody.
That would have been, man. And you go get, don't get it wrong, that's my people, kinfolk, but you go get Montre from Longview, Texas.
Right. Man, well, you think about it again. You start thinking about USC. USC sat there and allowed Cal to go ahead, even though he was in the backyard of Marshawn Lynch. You could have had Marshawn Lynch and Reggie Bush at the same time. Ooh. I mean, USC, they hitting up with Lindell White. Think about it, you had Marshawn Lynch and Reggie Bush instead of Marshawn Lynch and Lindell White. I mean, Reggie Bush and Lindell White.
But see, it would have been Marshawn Lynch and Lindell White, really, because Reggie Bush.
No, it would have been Marshawn Lynch and Reggie Bush.
Lindell White was y'all starting running back at the time.
No, I know. I wanted to see USC. No, he was. I mean, they're stunning. Lindell White. No, Lindell White was never on the level of Marshawn Lynch in college. Marshawn Lynch was already better, even as freshman. Huh?
No, I'm not saying he was better, but he was the starting running back. He was better than, as far as running back goes, he was better than Reggie Bush. The only reason Reggie Bush was even relevant because he was a scat back.
And he could catch out of the backfield. Yeah, that was one of the things that they had. But I'm telling you right now, USC, man, it's like Cal. I mean, just looking at him being local and stuff, man. Cal barely missed having this. I'm gonna tell you this. This had an opportunity to be the backfield for Cal if Aaron Rodgers stayed. It would have been Aaron Rodgers. No, not the backfield, but this would have been part of the starting lineup. Aaron Rodgers as the quarterback, Marshawn Lynch and Deshaun Jackson, all on the same team. They just missed it because Aaron Rodgers went pro. If he stayed one more year, that was going to be in the part of the starting lineup. Think about that shit, man. Scary.
Yeah,
Scary.
yeah,
And that's scary, man. That's what Cal. All that came out of Cal. And whatchamacallit, Justin Forsett was the backup.
what the fuck happened to him?
Man, I think he just got old, man. Took a lot of shots and stuff. He out of the league, Wrong side of 32. Running backs don't last that long no more, man.
Yeah, I know.
So, man, it's a team. Don't forget, Justin Forsett was from Texas too.
I know.
And he was Notre Dame. And he went to Notre Dame, man. And Notre Dame, they released him. They didn't want him. Boy, did they fuck up. I'm telling you, man, that Justin Forsett, man.
Jay Thomas said the high school market would be something big for them apps, especially football in Texas.
Yeah, Texas and Texas, Alabama, Florida, because high school football now. You know what's great about the high school team? They play each other now, like all across the country now. It didn't used to be that way, but Texas play California, Texas play Florida, Florida comes here. New Jersey comes into California, California to New Jersey, Arizona, goes over to Texas, all that stuff. They all play each other now, which makes it a lot exciting. That's what crazy thing about high school football. When I played, we didn't have all that shit going on, but now they all know each other before. And all because they got the camps and shit like that now. So all these high school football players know each other in high school, because they play each other now. It doesn't matter, with the TV and all that shit now. Now all these kids play. So now you got top high school teams playing each other now, man. And then you got schools like IMG, which is basically a damn near college football team, even though they lost about a day. But but it is IMG the football. They have players from California, Texas, Florida, New Jersey, kids from all around the country go to that school.
Man, hey, I just got some breaking news. Well, it ain't breaking, but shit. If for anybody that watched the NFL, the Chiefs just got richer. They just signed Kelvin Benjamin, and I don't care if y'all think he's sorry. Let me tell y'all something. If you don't think Andy Reid can
turn him into somebody, he'll get the best out of him. And we all know that. That's what he does. That's what he does. He will find what he does best, and he will make sure that he utilizes him. He'll play him to his strengths.
Yeah.
So he will find out whatever Kelvin Benjamin does best. He may not look good now, but I guarantee you the Chiefs will find out he'll be looking way better than what he has. Kelvin Benjamin, injury prone, and I think he needs to cut. I think Kelvin Benjamin could have shed a couple of pounds, man.
That's what Andy Reid gonna make him do. If you want to stay on this team, you're gonna have to lose weight, because that's where he was all right. When he was smaller, he wasn't injury prone. It wasn't until he put that weight on to where he started putting injury, because he got all that weight on them knees. That's where
tight end, man. He said, shit, built like a tight end, the wide receiver, man. He could cut about 10 pounds, man. I guarantee he'd feel better. You know what I'm saying?
I swear. Let me catch up on this chat. Adam Johnson said, UT family. You already know. Mr. Finesse said, Ortiz stop Fury. Mr. Finesse agreed, Cali, the ring belt. Fuck that shit. Fury kept ducking his head in the same direction Ortiz with time that. You damn right. Hey, CSM HB J Dog Wilder had to do was step around the fire, step around and fire that right like he did in the first knockdown. You right, but that first knockdown caught him on the back of that ear. It was he was actually ducking the punch and he just got caught. But he could have caught that time and it would have been, man. Mr. Finesse said, I was shocked Wilder didn't drop the left hook on him and faint right hook left. 209 walking down 260 Savage. Mr. Finesse says, Timmy Diamonds, yo. Mr. Finesse, I gave Wilder 1, 2, 4, 6, 9, and 12, maybe 8. I gave him 8.
You gave him everything.
I didn't. Yeah, he definitely did. I didn't give him that many rounds. I didn't give him 6. No, I didn't give him 6, bro. Oh, Fury shot me in the 6th round because I thought he stunned Wilder, and I thought Wilder had to catch himself because that's the first time I saw Wilder Hug. Fury won the 6th round. Timmy Diamonds, Ronald Finkley. Damala said, "What it do, fellas? What's up, Damala?" Hey, Mr. Finesse says next fight Fury won't need a 10 count. Nah, he won't. They gonna wave that off. Wilder was trying to do too much. If he fought like the first Vern fight, he would have got Fury out of there. Fury can't take Wilder's power without it. Nobody can take Wilder's power, bro. What was you gonna say, bro?
That up because that's what I've been saying, like really about the whole, you know what I mean? Like basically, you got to understand, Bermain Stavern got a lot taken out of him in the first fight because he survived. So that's why the second it was so easy for us to dispatch of his ass. I feel like the same scenario is going to play out. And Tyson Fury is a little bit more slicker. He's not as straightforward as Bermain, but we gonna get him out of there, man. That shit took a lot out of him. That 12th round knockout took a lot out of Fury, man. I wouldn't be surprised if he go to his local neurologist and they see some irregular activity.
He need to go to his local neurologist. Legendary Top Cat said, "I'm gonna be at the EJ Garcia fight." To that hoe, he said to that hoe gonna be lit. You got that right. That hoe gonna be lit. TJ Wilkins said a lot of Texas. TJ Wilkins said a lot of Texas people move to Cali. Man, I got family in Cali. TJ Wilkins, Texas A&M, some traders.
He said what?
I was gonna say, why y'all getting Cali started? Cali was good.
TJ Wilkins said Texas.
So you mad? You mad because we went to the SEC? We went to the best conference. Is that what you mad about?
The best conference.
We have to leave. We have to leave you trash behind. Is that what you mad at? You're mad about? We left you trash behind.
Hey, I want to be there in March. I hope I can run into some LDBC family, man. We gonna be in that thing, man. Shit, just follow us on social media because we are gonna try to link up too. Miller versus White, Ortiz versus Johnson, and Wilder versus Fury 2019. I'll be honest with you. I think Dillian White beat Big Baby Miller. I honestly wanted to go the other way, but Miller's.
I actually don't. I
don't give a fuck who win that fight.
I agree with you on that. This is the first time we don't agree. I actually think Big.
You know why I say Big Baby Miller lose that fight? Because who if Big Baby Miller fought the pressure?
Hey, that left hook, that left hook by Dillian White ain't no joke, man.
It is. No, that's a fact. It's very lethal. It's very lethal.
They both gonna gas out. But at
the same time, knock your ass out. Almost get you out of there. If Joseph Parker, if that shit would have been a 15-rounder, Joseph Parker would have won that fight. Crazy about Joseph Parker.
I'm gonna tell you this right now, though. If that left hook can't hurt, if that left hook doesn't hurt drill Big Baby Miller, if he can't hurt Big Baby Miller, he gonna lose the fight, man. Because he gonna gas out. Big Miller's gonna lean on his ass the whole fight.
Both of them gonna gas out. But the thing is, my issue with that is I've never seen nobody pressure Big Baby Miller. Dillian White is gonna pressure the shit out of him. He gonna get inside of him. He is gonna get inside.
And he gonna throw them hooks. He gonna throw them hooks to the body. Yeah. Dillian White goes to the body constantly. He never stops.
Yeah,
I get that.
And that's the only reason I say Dillian White got that fight. I'm not saying Jarrell Big Baby Miller can't win that fight. That's actually a true 50-50 fight because that's a stylistically bad matchup for Jarrell Big Baby Miller. But if he can't hurt Big Baby Miller gonna knock his ass smooth the fuck out. And that's
the question right there, though. I think though Big Baby Miller move his head enough. Sometimes though he move his head towards the punch. I think he would move his head unnecessarily. The upper body movement. He thinks he's doing shit. I'm like, motherfucker, you just moved into the punch. I'm like, if that's somebody who can crack, he's gonna get knocked out.
Dinu was hitting him with everything. It's like Dinu couldn't miss, and that's why I'm like, man, what the fuck? I said, man, you can't do that with nobody that actually got boxing skills.
Or like Joshua Wilder Ortiz knock his ass out, in my opinion, bro. All three of them dudes.
And to be honest with you, if you do that to Joseph Parker, and Joseph Parker can stick and move on your ass, because that's how Joseph Parker really fight. He'll beat you because he's gonna stick and move. He's not gonna let you pressure him. He's gonna stick and move, and he's gonna be tagging you the entire fight and get you tired. And I'm not even a Joseph Parker fan. I don't even like that dude.
Yeah, but Joseph Parker got if he can keep his maintain his stamina throughout that fight, he gassed out, he's in trouble too.
Yeah, you ain't lying. And Ortiz win that fight all day. I'm not even. That's not even a fair fight. But he said, Allen said, damn it. TJ Wilker said, stop it, Cali, UT the truth. Allen Johnson said, UT the king. TJ Wilker said, A&M ran from that smoke.
Yo, they threw me. Yo, they just threw me off. They threw Cali off too. They wrapped us up.
Yeah. Hey,
they wrapped us up.
Let you know, 7-8, man, just to give you a heads up.
Oh yeah, man. I'm about to. Hey, y'all, I didn't get to read all the chat. But let me go ahead and just finish reading the chat, and then I'm gonna end this live stream, man. He said, Mr. Finesse said, no disrespect, but neither of them is going to the playoffs no time soon. Man, we'll be in there next year, man. Watch and see it. TJ Wilkins said, Mr. Finesse, next year, watch out for them Longhorns. You right. We'll see about it. I doubt it. Big game Saturday. Yeah, it is. Andy Reid can coach him up. Wilder versus Fury was available. Brainless say Wilder versus Fury was available on the zone in Germany and Italy. What the fuck? How? Oh, but what did it say? One Adaminus Media. New York was good, man. I can't pronounce your name. You're gonna have to send it to me on how to pronounce it. He said, Cali, salute, respect from the Ward video. That's real talk, bro. Yeah, Cali, that was a hell of a video too, man. I never called Ward a coon. He a hoe in my book though. Still, I ain't gonna take that from him.
I say he hated. He hated, man. I just was wrong to call him a coon. To me, that's my opinion, and to challenge his religion. So you know what I mean. That's somebody who's from my area too, man. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it ain't a video that I necessarily
that's why
want
you
to do.
came at him so hard, Cali. That's why you came at him so hard, because he's from your area, Bay Area, like Bay Area. So I understand.
Hey, I do the same thing if it was me, man. You know, if it was one of the cholos, so I understand. Hey, man, I appreciate everybody that came to the chat. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go ahead and get ready to end this live stream, man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna come on tomorrow because I want to discuss. I want to talk to y'all about that Herd Charlo situation and y'all thoughts. Because I Callie, we didn't get to discuss it because you said Herd not scared. I'm not saying he's scared.
Yeah, you're not.
I'm just saying he got punked. It's a difference.
Oh, I don't even think he got punked. I'm gonna think he got punked. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. As somebody who favors Jamel Charlo, I'm gonna tell you straight up because I've spoken to Jared Hurd. Jared Hurd is looking forward to that fight, but he's been consistent. He's always stated that he wanted to get 2 tune-ups first. So that fight gonna happen, man.
No, I know it's gonna happen, and that's the
thing. We're not worried about that. I think he was scary though.
No, I'm
that's
not
what we say in New York.
This is what I'm gonna say. If you come the way he was going at Jamel Charlo in interviews, the way he was going at Jamel Charlo in on interviews, on Instagram,
on Twitter, on Twitter.
You even said, I hope you let me in your ring so I can call you out. But your fight, he came and called you out and gave you that energy. You was literally hush mouth. You couldn't say nothing but I got the
that ain't his personality, bro. I'm gonna take it. I spoken to that dude. He just a laid back dude. I know it's hard for you somebody to explain. For to explain it to y'all, he just a laid back dude, man. He not no hyper kind of cat. Jamel Charlo goes 0 to 100 like that. Ain't nobody. You ain't gonna out talk or have the same kind of energy. And not even Jamal can match his energy. Jamal can't even match Jamel Charlo energy. That's a fact.
I know, because Jamal is the laid back one. But my thing is, it wasn't even matching the energy. It's just the fact that you talk a big game. It ain't even just you can come back at him and be laid back with it, be cool, calm, and collected, but say something more than
I agree with Stay Ready.
I'm not. I got
He was more low key than Kanye's piano.
Yeah, he not tripping off. He's not tripping off Jamel Charlo, man. But he's definitely in there trying to work on shit because he knows. He knows that's a tough fight, man. You see, he's showing y'all in that Jason Wellborn fight that he not trying to come with this. I don't give a damn what he do. He can't outbox Jamel Charlo, man. And he can't use his face. Jamel Charlo hit too hard for him to fight the way that he had been fighting in the last. Go ahead.
Hey, he better not try that Philly shell shit. He was trying that damn shoulder roll shit and was getting beat up.
With the identity.
He was
getting well-born identity.
But I'm going to tell you about Jason Wellborn. In that fight, I was watching that fight. Jason Wellborn ain't shit, man. Like I was telling people in the club, he looked pretty good. I said, man, they said he can stop him whenever he want to. I said, but when he was in, he was really in there just trying shit. That's why he's using these two tune-up fights to try shit. I'm telling you, I guess he want to fight J-Rock. You can't try that shit against J-Rock. J-Rock outboxer will outclass him so he can't do that and get behind. So he gonna have to go back to that same pressure fighter shit to beat. He can't outbox J-Rock. That's all I'm trying to say. He cannot outbox J-Rock. He can't.
No, he can't. I want to see that fight because Julian Williams a bad motherfucker. I do want to see that fight.
I wanted to see him against Erickson Lubin first, but
go back to the same. Gonna end up going back to the pressure fighter and stop. He gonna end up stopping J-Rock, man. When he go back to that same pressure fighter, man. When he just come forward, that's what he's gonna end up doing, and he gonna end up stopping J-Rock, man. I'm just keeping on it.
That's the only way he's gonna be able to fight J-Rock because you're not gonna fight him trying to do a Philly shell and trying to get better your defense. You should have been working on that your career. You're gonna have to fight your style now. What you're gonna have to do is perfect your style that you currently have and just better your defense. Because you're not gonna try to learn new defensive techniques. You're just gonna have to better your defense. Learning a whole new defense technique is gonna damn near throw your whole style off. Because that Philly shell is your punches. You're not a counter fighter, so you're gonna be punching, throwing counters. That's not your style. That's never been your style.
Don't be surprised when Hurt and Charlo fight and Charlo try to walk her down. I'm serious. Don't be surprised, man.
I don't think Stay Ready will be surprised. I
didn't see him do it before. I won't be surprised if I see him doing it against Tony Harris this weekend.
Just because he's mad about the critics.
Harrison ain't got no chin, but he could. But he's a dangerous fighter, man. It's his chin. His chin gonna end up doing him in though, bro. Yeah. His chin. That's what it's gonna end up doing him in, bro.
It's just like
Callie. Why you say that, man? That's messed up, Callie.
Hey, I'm a Charlo fan, but John Jackson was winning that fight till he got his ass knocked out.
Yeah, like World was looking for a got his ass knocked out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if Harrison is up on the scorecards where he get folded up. He gas out too, man. That's one of his problems, man. His stamina is questioned suspect.
Yup. Yeah. He did that with Willie Nelson, and he did that with Jared.
And that's what I think Willie Monroe gonna get ended early.
Oh yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me. After Willie Monroe ain't got no power to keep Jamal Charlo off him, bro. I definitely see him because he's definitely
weak ass Willie. That's weak ass Willie.
Man, I still let Billy Joe his son hit him in the nuts and didn't do nothing. End up crying. I'm like crying during the fight. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, man.
For real.
I mean, I'm happy for Willie Monroe.
He apologized after. He said, "I'm sorry, I punched you."
I hope Willie Monroe get some money though, man. I mean, I kind of like him in that sense. I don't think he's a bad dude, man. So I hope he get whatever little bit of money, whatever helps his life, man. Salute to Willie Monroe, man. But you get knocked out though this weekend, so not this weekend, but soon.
22nd.
22nd, yeah, that's the 22nd. Hey, now remember that's Dillian White, Derek Chisora. So, hey, I guess I'm gonna be watching Matchroom. I don't know if I can watch the marathon of bum bashes that Eddie Hearn gonna put on, but I'll at least probably watch the last 2 or 3 fights.
He's putting on a card.
Did y'all watch Take Off the Gloves? Did y'all watch Take Off the Gloves?
No, I need to.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. I should send it to you.
Yeah, send it to me.
Yeah, I watched it last night. Did you watch it, Callie?
No, I just he over there calling. He over there calling Derek Chisora a chimp again or ape. again. Because that's when you're calling them. I'm like,
Nah,
listen, you calling somebody
Kelly,
age and you look like a gargoyle.
Hey, are y'all gonna be free about 5 o'clock tomorrow?
what time? 5 o'clock in the
Yes.
afternoon?
Yeah, 5 in the afternoon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I should be getting out of work.
All right, well, shit, man, we can do this again tomorrow, man. I'm gonna go ahead and
All
get
right, Ben.
off because I see 78 getting live right now, and man, I appreciate everybody coming in. We didn't get to talk about Con and Crawford, but we'll talk about it more tomorrow, man. I appreciate everybody that comes to the chat. If you haven't already, y'all go ahead and smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and hit that bell icon so you can stay updated to my new content and my latest videos, man. I appreciate Kelly. I appreciate Act for coming in here having just a random box talk with me, man. I appreciate that. This was fun, and I hope y'all come on with me tomorrow, man. Y'all already know this is Mac with Stay Ready Boxing TV. You ain't got to get ready if you stay ready. One.
One.
gone.